I could have spent this time playing like Persona Royal or the Yakuza games. How are the regions looking these days anyway? I like how the map doesn't have any sort of indication for when you complete an alliance with somewhere, so you can remember you've done it. So, Legislature, Grandpicture. You still have to get an alliance with Lincoln, Jorvik, Glasgow, Hampton, Winchester, Sussex, Kent, and Essex. There's tons still to do. So, Sigurd got taken away, and now we have to go get back.
What do you see?
Did not Augustine make a distinction between faith and understanding? That is my point.
So you hold no stock in faith, only in the rational proof. The science of the divine. You're bold to defy your teachings.
No, that's not what I mean. Let me explain, if it might. How to put it? What I mean to say is, faith is paramount. Yes, for without it, Christ's sacrifice means nothing.
He died to save us, did he not? From the original sin of Adam and Eve? Yet evil persists.
Yes, evil persists because he gave us free will.
Does a newborn babe, slain by a despot, have free will?
Yes. No, I mean, that is too simplistic.
Or the priest whose heart is torn from his chest by the wolf? Judas, who was predestined to betray the Nazarene?
Some argue Judas was used.
Do my ears deceive me, Brother Hawkbert? You question the scriptures? Declare Judas an innocent? A preposterous blasphemy!
No, that is not what I said. Brother Cedric, am I not the most pious of his servants?
Out! Out!
Making new friends?
A person's tongue gives you a taste of their heart, Eivor. And such information is often useful.
And how do these sallow Christians taste?
It was only a figure of speech, Eivor. And I have tired of it already.
Is this how it must be between us?
Of course not. I'm grateful that you have come.
We're wasting time, Basim. Fulke took Sigurd for some dark purpose. Let's find them before it blackens.
I agree. The time for talk is long past.
So, what is your plan?
We are deep in their god's heartland. A heathen and a heretic. To hunt Fulke, we'll need a Christian snare.
Fulke is hardly a saint herself. These Christians abhor her strange ideas.
True. But unlike us, she can carry herself as one of them. She won't hide from everyone. Not with a prisoner in tow.
So, where to begin?
I've made a friend. Abbot Cunibert. Full of pious fire. But with ambition that far outweighs his wit.
And what does your friend Cunibert know?
Come. I will introduce you. And we'll hear the full tale together.
Have you found some peace in your time alone, Basim?
I am always at peace, and never alone. I move among the people of the world with great joy. I watch them, study them, learn from them at all times. This is our duty. The Hidden One's calling.
You know, for the first time since we met, you sound more like your apprentice than yourself.
Surely Hytham sounds like me, if I have taught him well.
Your creed and your tenets, you mean?
That's right. And our sense of, how should I say, deep responsibility to the betterment of mankind.
That's quite an ambition, but it doesn't explain what you see in Sigurd. My brother is not so generous.
Ah, but your brother is someone special, important, and I want him to see that. I hope to show it to him.
Is this not a blessed plot? God's own country. And this Eden should be given to his servants to tend.
Abbot Cunibert, this is the Norse I spoke of.
Ah, yes. And quite a fearsome one at that.
Bassam says you know the paladin Fulke.
Indeed. The Lady Fulke passed this way not more than a month ago. We took...
Sorry. A month ago. I came straight here. So, we rescued Fulke from our prison where she'd been for a full month. And then she met with Alfred and took Sigurd. And you're saying another month has passed since then? When?
We drank. Very pleasant woman.
And where is she?
Eivor will be your axe, Abbot, whether to fell a tree or hew the limbs from an enemy.
What have you promised him?
Oh, just a trifle, Eivor. A little problem I believe you can help me with.
Speak your terms plainly, Abbot. I will decide if the bargain is worth my time.
Ah, your wolf shows its teeth, Basim.
Let's cut to the point. What favor would you ask in exchange for Fulke?
Some weeks ago, our alderman in Kent was called to God. A terrible loss. King Alfred has chosen his replacement, but has not yet announced the name. I must know it. Now.
All of Kent will see soon enough which Thane he has chosen. Why not wait?
I want early access. To woo him, before his exalted position is made public and every fool is at his door.
Who else knows the chosen man?
The king's emissary, sent with a letter of congratulations to the new alderman. Intercept him and bring me the news. When I know the Thane's name, we'll discuss how I might win his favor.
Why not kill him in secret and petition Alfred for the seat?
As a man of God, I cannot. Besides, he who stands behind the throne can better pull on the puppet's threads.
This emissary, how will I find him?
Tunbridge Monastery sent word that the king's men always pass a few nights in their hospitality. Begin there.
I'll get the Elderman's name. You find Fulke.
All in good time. Now, if we're done, I have business up the south coast. Falkenston has the best fish in Wessex.
Then I will find you there, when the Elderman's name is mine.
Cunibert is ambitious, but well connected. We will not find Fulke without him.
I suppose we'll see. What will you do?
I'm not done playing with these Christians yet. I will see you in Falkenston.
If Alfred's emissaries spend a few days here, someone may know where he went. Are you sober enough to answer me?
You have fine hair. It shimmers like woven silk.
I don't have time for flattery. I seek Alfred's emissary.
The only man of Alfred's I know is Orvin the Legless.
And he is...
Haven't seen him in years. Probably dead drunk, or just dead in a ditch. Why do you think they called him Legless?
Because he has no legs?
He's a figure of speech, Lord in heaven.
If Alfred's emissaries spend a few days here, someone may know where he went.
Rubbed them twice, to be sure. Stay away from me, stranger. I'm busy. Leave me be.
I'm in no mood for wind belching, so choose your words well.
I heard the king's men came through here, caused a stir. A man of your wit noticed them, I bet.
I am witty. Finally, someone sees. I'm always telling the wife, but will she listen? Will she bollocks?
Alfred's emissary. Where?
Him and the bard ended up in a copse by the bridge doing Lord knows what. Sounded like they were murdering a cat.
Singing?
If you say so.
The lumber mill. They mean to fortify us again.
Get away with you!
Welcome.
I'll see you...
You tried to catch flies, or would you ask something of me?
I'm looking for a man. He passed through here on the king's business.
No, bugger off here, or I'll call the guards. I'm sick of people. You need to heal your own ills.
How about you help me from the goodness of your heart, and then I'll leave you alone.
A wise move, Mudwit. It so happens I did see Alfred's man. He's long gone, though. Maybe Gowan the Bard knows where.
Where will I find him?
But he was pissed as a newt. Last I saw, he was passed out in trees between the arbor and bridge. Oh, now go find someone else to vex.
There was a bard drinking with the emissary. I should find him, see if he knows anything. Sunan, guide me. That ale-swamped scob can't have gone far.
So cold. Someone stole my trews. La 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 la, Fanny, Fanny, where art thee? Where are you going, my sweet lady?
You there! You alive?
Patience is a tired horse. Ploddity plod plod.
Another tottering teat-sucker who can't hold his drink. Let's clear your head.
Oh, it's cold as a witch's tit in here! Oh, God's truce! Fie on you! Oh, what infernal wakes me?
I'm the one you sing of, Bard. Stern of eye and scant of mercy. Have you not seen the ravens feasting in my wake?
Enough! Your word mangles are making my hair ache.
You and Alfred's emissary were drinking in the tavern. Tell me where he went.
Were we? I was so ale-addled. Perhaps a small and silver thing upon my palm might help me recall?
How about something long and sharp in your gut?
All right, no need for that. You paint a vivid picture, Dane. He was headed to the White Coast to the southeast. Dover Fortress. He said it is where they train those religious fanatics, zealots. They pray all night instead of sleeping.
My thanks, and in return, wisdom. Too much beer piping will grow a fool in wit and words.
My thanks, weaver of the obvious. Now leave me to my unholy punishment.
The emissary made for Dover Fortress, on the southeast coast.
That's Alfred the Great, isn't it?
Dover. The emissary's somewhere here. Perhaps I can find the letter without bloodshed. The bard said paladins trained at this fortress. This will not be an easy fight. Go, my eyes. On sight here. If I could steal the letter without killing the emissary, it would keep me out of trouble.
I feel like that guy down there will see me if I try and go towards it.
Carry the king's word, but there's no hand to put it in. What's the matter now? What? Like who interferes with the king's business? Guards!
Alfred's chosen ealdorman is a thing called Tedmund. The Abbot Kinnebert will want to know. I should meet Basim and the Abbot in Fulkenston.
Technically I didn't kill him.
Oh, you must try my ale sometime. You must. My abbey brews the best in Kent.
It certainly sounds worth the risk of my immortal soul.
Ah, your god is rather a hard taskmaster.
And your god forbids the mixing of wool and linen. It sounds to me like he's never heard of England.
Not all that is written in the scriptures is God's honest truth.
Eivor, you have news?
Kent's new ealdorman will be Thane Tedmund.
Tedmund? Oh, the Lord is testing me. He is made mouse by you Danes. Barely leaves his fortress at Roosister. How might I gain his influence if he will not speak to me? Or to anyone? 'Tis a puzzle.
To inspire loyalty, Tedmund must owe you something. Such as his life.
Go on.
A fortress stormed. A man kidnapped. If you beat back his enemy, saved him from sure death, his gratitude would be...
Swell. It would know no bounds. But that fortress will be harder to pry open than a nun's knees.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Are you hiding something, Bassam?
There is a lumber mill nearby, correct?
Beamisfield. Alfred invests much in fortifying Wessex, and uses our forests to do so. The mill provides his wood.
Tedmund is there.
Impossible! How do you know?
I heard rumors that Tedmund had been lured out of self-exile to manage work on the fortifications of Canterbury.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less dangerous than assaulting a fortress. But your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. Is it worth it?
It may still work. Yes. Yes. Bring him to the megaliths.
And Fulke?
When I have Tedmund's fealty, you shall have Fulke. Now go. I will rustle up a small rescue party.
I do a roaring trade at Reculver and Tunbridge. They pay well for my catch.
The monks? Do those parchment-skinned Christians ever eat meat?
Don't you believe in Jesus? They refrain because he died for our sins.
No one will stop me.
Why do I have to follow Bazim?
I'm wary of this abbot, Bassam. He is self-serving and evasive. Can he really deliver Fulke?
The abbot is a friend of Fulke's. That is clear.
So long as he doesn't suspect our motive, we may have a chance.
Indeed. This brings to mind a story. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A children's story?
A cautionary tale. The Scorpion wants to cross the river, but he cannot swim. So he enlists the help of the Frog. The Frog agrees to carry him on his back, extracting a promise that the Scorpion will not sting him.
Let me guess. The Scorpion reneges, blaming his nature, and both drown.
The Scorpion crosses the river and stings an innocent man, killing him. So what does this tale tell us?
That your stories are clouded, and their meaning doubly so?
It shows that every tale has 1,000 possible outcomes, many of which are surprising. If the abbot does not deliver Fulke, he will die at my hand. And we will continue our search.
A sobering approach.
Beamisfield is just ahead. Lead. I will follow.
So what did I have to follow you here for, then?
Have a look, Sunan.
I am not in a restricted area here, guys. He was still standing up. How did he get that time?
I hope this chase will catch us a plump hen.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Fulke. It will cost us nothing more than this.
Messy.
See, now it's a restricted area over here.
your flank!
We keep our wits about us.
I don't even see him.
Out of options, dog.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Fulke.
Get back to work. Time is coin and you're spending mine.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's
You dare to
gratitude...
question the orders of the I will have you flogged.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Fulke. It will cost us nothing more than this.
If that leaden wit keeps his word.
What is going on with the internet combat stuff here?
Need to cloak myself here.
You prefer to work in the shadows.
I am not who you think I am! Let me go!
Stop caterwauling and you'll live.
Live? Oh, saints, protect me!
Silence will save you, Tedmund. Silence, not your saints.
Flee, my friend. We have the man we came for. Does this venture not set...
Danes, in the name of Alfred, King of Wessex, I demand you release his royal subject into my care.
Come no closer, Christian, else your man dies by my blade.
Please, I'm not the man you want.
Keep your eye on this one. He'll be worth a hefty bounty.
Any false moves, and I will snip your heels.
We have your man. Now let's finish this shadow play and be gone.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord, but that man is shorter and fatter than I recall.
I'm not Tedmund. I'm not. I swear upon the Holy Rood, I am not Thane Tedmund.
What in heaven's name is happening here?
Who are you? Speak quickly or I'll slit your throat and leave you for the crows.
Shergar. I'm called Shergar. Lord Tedmund pays me a measly coin to serve as his double.
Brother Shergar, you are far from Augustine's priory.
I left the cloisters many moons ago, Your Holiness. The monastic life was not my calling.
We can use you yet, Shergar. Summon Tedmund to a meeting. Get him out in the open.
Tedmund has no care for me or what I have to say. My orders come by letter, never by mouth. I hardly know the man.
You're of no use to us then. Perhaps I should just kill you, here and now.
No, wait. Let me think. Let me think. Oh, Danes. To storm the walls, you need Danes. There's a raiding camp west of here I was told to be wary of. Acting as Tedmund, I ordered a band of soldiers to capture them. If you hurry, you may be able to stop this.
If another band of Danes wants to join our assault, we'll have the distraction we need to get inside Rochester.
If the Saxons don't slaughter them first.
I am still Tedmund to the men in the field. I could speak with their captain, send his men away.
It's a fearless plan.
The Nornia knit winding paths that cannot be unknotted. It seems Rochester was always in our path. Abbot, stay alert. We will send word when we're ready to capture Tedmund.
And this fool? He knows much of our plan.
He'll come with us, and if he betrays me, I will roast his balls over a roaring fire.
You will not regret this.
My wily ways and quick wit will cease the need for bloodshed.
I still might kill you yet, man, if your prattling doesn't cease.
The rewards for being Tedmund are rapidly diminishing.
And how does one become a double? Are there vigorous challenges and tests to overcome?
I was born with the misfortune of looking like someone else. I should have stayed on God's chosen path.
What took you from it?
I'm the seventh son of a poor farmer, and not wanting another mouth to feed, my father gave me to the monks.
The cloistered life did not suit you?
I thought there would be great comfort in repetition, but instead I found nothing but prayer and back-breaking toil.
The Norns weave strange destinies. Now your life depends on the story you weave for yourself.
I'm not a good forgery. Stilted, leaden, my hands sweat, and I have a stutter when I'm nervous, but I will try.
Ah, the cornerstone of all great art.
The captain does not know Tedmund well. If we keep our heads, he will not question my orders. I hope.
We are too late. There is great horror here.
Those who remain must be saved, whatever the cost.
Let us approach the captain with caution. He drinks too much and does not need a reason to kill us. Yes, it is I, Thane Tedmund, coming to discuss the orders I gave to you not one day ago.
This handhawk will get us all killed.
Oi! Let us free, you festering canker on a sousars!
Pipe down, you dogs! You're slaves of Kent now!
His hair's clipping to his helmet.
Hey, Tedmund, what are you doing here?
How dare you address me in such a defiant manner? Do you not know who I am?
You are Tedmund, as I've said. And I mean no disrespect, Lord, but I was told you were back in Rochester.
Oh, yes? And do I... do I look like I'm in Rochester?
You, do not, sir.
He sounds like he's in a cupboard.
A wise man is always unexpected.
You travel in strange company, Lord. An Arab and a Dane.
I'm here to advise your Thane in the ways of my people.
That is correct. A cultural exchange of sorts. Perhaps one day I will visit your, Daneland.
Norway. You mistake me for a foreigner, but are we not all just a measure of the places we have seen?
Right. Well, that aside, have you any further orders, Lord?
Yes. I order you to stop loitering and return to your barracks, you scabwit.
And what of the captured Danes?
You must kill them all! Every last... Sorry, no. Leave them here, tied up, as a feast for wolves and crows. That is all. You may depart. Shoot!
A convincing ruse that has earned you your freedom. Go, and make your life anew, not in another man's boots.
I will. This small sup of power has got me thinking. Perhaps I could be a leader of men. Yes! Hurry along, men! Warm thighs and ale awaits!
Come on, you laggards! You have Tedmund's orders.
Tied up like animals. I need to free them.
Thank you. Thank you so much, friend.
It's four Danes left.
We owe you our lives, friend. These Saxon whoresons would have killed us all.
Yes, they would have. And now's your chance to hit back. March with us on Rochester, and drain it of riches.
I would gladly, friend. But we few will not break those iron-thick walls.
And we have no allies in Wessex. None who could be called upon to attack their countrymen.
Mercia will heed the call. Giedrich will provide our Vikinger Hort. We'll send a message to Oxenfordshire. The men of Mercia would gladly take a swipe at Wessex. What is your name, warrior?
Runa Egilsdotter.
We need ships, Runa.
We have a small fleet moored upriver, but the naval chain blocks passage to Roosister's walls.
I'll remove it, and your people will bring their ships.
I thought
Now,
I'd already got rid of all
gather these
the...
fallen weapons and armor. Giedrich and the men of Oxenfordshire will need them to hide their Mercian origins.
My warriors were denied Valhalla today. I cannot bear the idea of gifting their weapons to more Saxons.
Their sacrifice was great. Their gift will be all the greater.
And they will know justice with our victory. It will calm their restless shades, I promise. Will your men bring the armor to the battle?
And what is our plan?
In the morning you will go to Buckingham. Remind Giedrich of his promise. When you have his bond, meet me on the shore near Roosister. With the ships.
But Cunibert must be warned in advance. He'll need time to muster his rescue party.
Runa, that is your task. I'll tell you where to meet him before you leave.
All seems in order. At first new light, I will leave.
Good. That gives us time to drink.
Why does the word staying camp keep popping up during the middle of this conversation?
You've traveled so far to carry out your duty. Is this the life of hidden one? Always on the move?
No. Mine is not the usual path. The Creed does travel. Our ideals are universal. We believe that.
So there's nowhere you call home?
No place I call home. No.
Weird.
For me, home is family. But I have no family.
No one? Not even Hytham?
Parents, brothers, all dead.
I lost my parents when I was 9 winters along. Without Sigurd, I would have.
There is always one unbreakable bond.
Yes.
Children. They bewilder you. They can cause you so much worry. Fill you with joy. Even stop your heart. And if you're lucky, they replace you.
Or they turn it to be the wolf that ends the world.
I was not so lucky. I had a son. I miss him terribly. Even now.
I am sorry, Essam.
He was taken from me. By someone I trusted. A friend, a mentor. A man who I would trust with anything. But a man you trust with anything can take everything. He took all I had. All I had.
I mean, you say that. You say that, but if you hadn't tried to smuggle your son in alongside other Jotun who were trying to kill Havi, and then hid your son from him, maybe you wouldn't have been that mad about it. And yeah, I already took care of the chain. It just didn't bother to tell it during the quest.
Bruce's sister will not be an easy nut to crack. Time to prepare.
clearly Basim has the memories of Loki. Apparently I don't quite have the memories of Odin. I'm just getting visions of him. Having conversations with him. So presumably Loki would have done the same thing with what used to be Basim. Maybe they had a takeover. Took control. A merging of the personality and the body.
Eivor, we await your orders.
You brought your weapons and armor?
Aye, Raven Tamer.
Good. Now we dig in and wait for our friends. Well met, old friend.
When the chance arrived to lodge an axe in the sod of Wessex, you thought of me. Such an honor.
Is everything else in place, Eivor? Are we ready to take Rochester?
Rally our army. We will drag this mouse from his hole.
Let's end this!
Then we will take them out.
Can I get past you, please, there, buddy? Thank you. Please climb me, boy. And I shot those Otwain priests up. Like, how come those oils aren't igniting when I hit them with arrows, but on like every single other oil barrel in the entire game?
God damn you to hell! Defend the ramp!
Find a way to lower that drawbridge.
I will see to it.
Another gate! It will not hold against us!
Beware that burning oil!
Break down that gate!
Climb, Eivor.
Hetman is holed up in the tower keep! Press forward!
Not much longer. You're mine!
Spread out! We have this!
Come on, let's burn the bastards! Finish it! We have the advantage! I'll have your guts out! You come here often? Work with me!
Blindside, idiot!
Keep going! In sight!
They have the keep sealed tight down here, Eivor.
Then we must look higher up for a way in sight.
No escape! To hell with you, yellow dog! Die! Pick the coward up!
Another Saxon goes to his grave! A good strike, Eivor!
Where are they?
I'll kill you before I let you take this fortress! I'll cut you down, Dane! Rue Sister will not fall to you, rabid pack of mongrels! Kill me, and all of Wessex will rise against you! You dare to take this fortress, Dane? Alfred's army will smear your innards across the battlements.
We're not here for stone and sand, Thane Titmund.
I shit on you! You and your toy gods! I will not bow to you like some puppet's lord! I would rather die!
How much will your king pay us to keep your sniveling head upon your neck?
An army marches upon us from the south. A holy man from St. Hadrian's Priory, backed by a field.
Ah, then, Abbot. Kinnebert, God be praised. If riches are all you care about, the church has it in abundance.
If the terms are fair, you'll have your freedom. A chest or two of silver for a shit-stained sewer rat.
Stay quiet, or I'll not be able to stop my friend from slitting your throat.
Ah! Watch yourself, heathen. You handle me too roughly.
That's not my horse, game. Why do you keep trying to give me someone else's horse whenever I have to follow someone on a horse?
You will die for the indignities you've showered upon me, Dane.
I mean no offense, Thane. You're only a hefty ransom to me, nothing more.
This is why you batter down my gates, kill me men, for a purse of grubby coin? You have no honor!
Enough, or I'll return you to the Saxons with 10 fewer...
Ah! You there, heathens! Let this good man go, or suffer an iron sickness.
And what do you offer us in return?
Your lives?
We lost many good men storming this keep. It will not be in vain, Christ's slave. 20 chests of silver.
Give them what they ask, Kinnebert.
A hefty sum that will leave God's coffers hollow. I cannot give it up without some assurance. Tedmund!
You extort me in return for my life? You were swiftly met, Abbot. Not long after these scallious worms took my fort.
On the Lord's bidding, Tedmund. At prayer,
Be
a
smart and you're
terrible
giving credit
vision
for.
befell me. A host of heathens, your life in danger.
A coincidence I find rather... rather ominous, Abbot. Do you...
God help you, man. Are you well?
Air! I need air!
He's dead.
The work of poison, no doubt.
No. Rouse the man. He cannot be dead. He must not be dead.
Poison? How does the man die of poison in our arms?
Many great kings and paranoids have carried poison in times of war, as an alternative to capture and ransom.
A catastrophe. Alfred will choose another and... By the saints! Alfred! How will I explain this to the king?
We followed this road to its end, Cunibert. You may not like where it led, but you owe us our half of the bargain.
You shall have your paladin. I need a day. Return to my abbey tomorrow, and you shall... Oh dear.
These delays are grinding at my bones. We should abandon Cunibert, find Fulke ourselves.
Peace, Eivor. Speak with Giedrich and relieve him of his oath. I'll meet you at Cunebert's Abbey.
You fought like beasts escaped from your hell today, Giedrich. Your oath to me is fulfilled.
It was good to stand shoulder to shoulder with you against the pox dogs of Wessex. May our friendship endure.
This tanglebriar of Christians and lords means nothing to me. I'm here for Sigurd.
I understand. When you find him again, come see me. We'll feast and sing, with mead and friendship to warm us.
Agreed. This area is off limits. It is too quiet here. Where are the brothers, or the abbot's men? I would say well met, brother, but I cannot shake off the needle itch of dread. Is something wrong?
I followed the abbot here, kept him in my sight. But the monks, his servants, I have seen nothing of them.
Dead?
I do not think so. But there is no good here in this grave hush.
And where is the abbot now?
In his quarters. Come, and be on your guard.
Does this have the stench of betrayal to you, brother?
Why would the godly shepherd ally with the heretic?
Kinnebed is a man who craves power and position. With Tedman dead, he must find it somewhere else.
There is truth in that. Keep your eyes and blade sharp.
So,
Cunibert, your guests have arrived. Come. Supper's ready. The dear abbot sent me a warm invitation, said my friends were eager to meet with me. It's early for supper, I know. But Kinnibert's ale goes so well with roasted lamb and cinnamon blueberry peas. I couldn't resist.
Where is my brother?
Is he not here? Mon Dieu. I never told him.
Kill her, and we'll never find Sigurd.
Sit, Ava. Eat. And let me tell you the tale of a man who talks with gods.
You mock me. I have killed for much less.
Of course you have. Isn't that the way of this ugly world? We cull the sheep and thin the flock as we see fit, you and I. Most who walk the earth are little more than talking blood bladders, wasted flesh. But not Sigurd. Sigurd is something else. Sigurd has been touched. He is deified. The gods, they speak through him.
You lured him in with that lie. Your words are bile and blight.
You should have listened, Ava. I tried to tell you. The gods are real and their power is within our grasp. You will never find him. Not till I have had my fill. To old friends. This really is delicious, Kinnebert. Is it cloves I taste? Well, that concludes supper. Kill them, and bring their bodies to my sanctum in Canterbury.
They will be upon us soon. Maybe there is another way out.
Fulke let slip that her sanctum is at Canterbury.
She did. And with no cause. I'd approach the place with caution. It may be a lie.
It may be, but it's the only lead we have.
I hope all this innocent sacrifice is worth the trouble.
It's Sigurd, my brother. Of course it is.
Then come. Let us dive into the maw of death. I was never keen on seeing my winter years. This will not be for nothing, Eivor. We will find Sigurd.
It's not just him. I want Fulke to
travel
suffer.
there. Do I take a horse, maybe? So we don't have to walk for 1.5 kilometers.
This land of summer, mists and forests, dreaming darkly. I see secrets, and I want to know England. all of it.
And yet it rounds on us at every turn, snarling like a cornered dog. I begin to despair of ever settling here.
Perhaps the stars write your path, and you will never have a home here.
Do you miss the land of your birth?
I have long been away, but it is fiercely beautiful beneath the vanity, arrogance, and pettiness of men.
I should like to see it.
You could if you wish. My father was an architect, a builder of wonders. The great Mosque of Samarra, his masterpiece. Another man, who played the Caliphate's game better, took the credit. He was exiled, and died in poverty.
Your faith sours. What of loyalty? Shared stories round the hearth. Warm nights, bodies, and the tender love. Your faith sours. What of loyalty? Shared stories round the hearth. Warm nights, bodies, and the tender love of another.
There are some who are worthy. A scant few that tower above the sullied mass. Men and women of vision and valor.
Sigurd is one such man.
He is. Fulke isn't wrong on that score.
I fear for him, Basim. I cannot rest until he's free.
Nor will I, my friend. Learning has waned considerably in England since the days of the Romans. What books they still have, they keep locked away in their churches, hidden from the eyes of common folk.
Thralls and churls cannot read. What would be the point?
They could learn. The church could teach them. So much of human history would be open to them. Aristotle, Pythagoras, Euclid, ancient knowledge lost to all but a few hard-headed men of the cloth.
You have studied these works yourself?
In my youth, I was consumed with a passion for understanding. I spent many hours a day in the House of Wisdom in Baghdad.
A seminary?
A great library, full of the greatest learning of mankind. For a boy seeking answers, it holds many riches. One day, I was sitting cross-legged, devouring a study by the great astronomer Al-Khwarizmi. With the swiftness belying his years, the papers were plucked from my grasp, but...
Sorry, poor paw on the touchpad there.
His presence stole my voice. He was kind and open-hearted. He showed me such scientific wonders.
And what did you learn there?
Calendars and calculations placing the sun, moon, and 5 planets. Equations that crackled and sparkled with divine...
You killed him! Die!
See, these revenge things shouldn't run during these story things.
Crackled and sparkled with divine intelligence. I asked the great man, is this what it is to know God?
You saw your god's hand in the runes?
I found wisdom, and I have been searching for more ever since. There is great...
See, I want you to continue the conversation, but not get far enough ahead that you're going to reach the end of the road.
Are you ready? I found wisdom, and I have been searching for more ever since. There is great vastness outside ourselves, Eivor. Most only notice a few grains of sand. But some, like Sigurd, I believe, see the endless flow of the hourglass.
What you see in Sigurd, is this what Fulke sees as well?
I believe it is. We will find no friends in Canterbury. We will find no friends in Canterbury, so try not to draw attention.
This place reeks of the piety of priests.
This land of summer, mists, and forest. This place swarms with Fulke's people. Sigurd will be well guarded. Caution and subtlety should be our path.
Ready? Follow me.
Caution and subtlety, huh?
Show me what lies ahead.
This is a trap. Why would Fulke give us her sanctum?
She baits us. Cocksure and arrogant. But she cannot see failure in her path.
Her fearful wit would say otherwise.
Best not to draw attention here.
So stealthy, Basim. So stealthy.
If she's still here, I'll burn this Christ house to the ground.
What? We haven't breached any doors.
Go, Sunan.
There's no other entrances, are there? Yeah, there's no other way in. Apart from breaking the windows, but we're going to see that. So stealthy.
To arms, Basim!
So
would you get out of the doorway?
Like an ox?
Also, we got inside the building without being detected, so wandering in like an ox, you can take that and shove it.
Give up!
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you spinning, throwing endless daggers into a wall? I'm gonna have to spend like an entire day just going through my footage and I'm done with this because there's so much nonsense.
This must be the way to Fulke.
To arms!
This must be the way to Fulke's sanctum.
Then let us go.
This is the place. It's riddled with the stench of her. Help me, Basim. Sigurd is within.
I mean, he might not be.
Have a care, Eivor. You will play into our hands.
What does it mean? These word tangles that speak of elves and demons. By Odin, this is a sick tapestry she wove. For every drop of his blood she spilled, I will take a mead horn more.
The mark of the Ancient Ones upon your neck, huh? I wonder, is that why I was wolf-kissed? Was to cover the mark of the Ancients upon my neck? What a weird coinkydink.
Details on the Order of the Ancients. Fulke ranks high among them, but it's not their head. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene. The plans to the great fortress in Wessex. Is there something here we can use to breach it? Sigurd.
Check behind the Dorian, empty.
Eivor! What is it?
Tell me that you found something. Anything we can use.
I may have. A fortress in Sussex. The Order trained soldiers there.
We must be sure. Sigurd is running out of time. Anything else?
Documents of interest to the Hidden Ones. Hyden will surely want to look. But for Sigurd, Porchester is our only lead. If he is in Porchester Castle, we'll need a massive army to crack its walls.
I have many friends in England now. If I call on them, they will come.
They will.
Basim, she severed his arm clean off. Can a man survive such a loss?
Physically, he can. Mentally, it's hard to say. So much stress can drive a man to despair.
If you suggest he might take his own life as Tedman did, banish that idea. I must tell my people at the settlement that their Jarl remains a captive. They will not take it well.
We will not fail again, Eivor. I'll scout ahead and send word to the settlement when I know more of Porchester. Be ready.
Take my hand, trophy out. After putting 12 points in, we've gained 3 health and 2 points of melee damage. Wow, hold me back. I should start buying iron again if I want to actually use that double hander at some point.
What have you got?
Only a fool would pass this up. Yes, great purchase.
Ah, claws winner.
This looks practically made for you. Eivor, yes! This is a brilliant choice.
You know what? Let's get the Asgardian scheme, because why not? What else are we going to do with literally thousands of silver?
Nothing else?
I must...
Don't be a stranger!
Well, I've got one whole upgrade, but I'll hang out of that. Great. I can sell all those runes.
May I see?
You know, you are my second best customer.
Increase range resistance when hanging enemy with measures? No.
Is that every?
I have...
Until next time, Eivor.
You should have a couple more dailies for me.
Greetings.
What do you have today?
Bloody tree. No.
Have you got a contract for me?
I have just received... Monsters, they say. With your skin... Solo!
You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend to me over the years.
I know. I'm sorry I was not here to send him on his way. He was loved.
That he was. Let's suppose we honor him best by keeping the clan going. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Is that what you want?
Kind of curious to see if I can actually upgrade stuff, given that the resources you get are so limited.
This will serve you well.
Of course, it's going to make me scroll all the way to the bottom for every single. Yep.
You have a keen eye for quality.
Is it alphabetical order? No, because fine comes after superior. But why, when they're organized, is flawless before mythical, and mythical's in before superior? That doesn't make any sense.
There. Better than before. That one's pretty good. will serve you well, Eivor.
Claws, don't have claws.
I do good work.
What have you got?
You like the looks of that one? Worthy of the gods. All my pieces are good, but that one's very good. Thank you for trusting these hands with your gear. You have a keen eye for quality.
It's a fancy shield. I just wanted to see what the Ravencon stuff looked like when you got that fully upgraded.
You
I must...
fight well, Eivor.
Let's drop this in and pick up on our alliance quest, and then we'll go and do our dailies. Hi again, Dag.
Where is he? Where is Sigurd?
He's alive.
But not with you. Where is he?
Dag, not now. I need to speak with Randvi.
You never found him, did you? Tell us, Eivor. We deserve the truth.
I need to speak with Randvi. Step aside, now.
You never found him because you didn't look. I see you, Eivor. I know what you are.
Eivor, you come alone. I fear what that means for Sigurd.
I could not find him. That madwoman Folke, she slipped away. Took him to Sussex. We need an army. Call on our alliances. Remind them of their oath to me. We must act before...
Before what, Eivor?
She tortured him, Randvi. Did unspeakable things. Severed his arm and left it as a gift. I fear she means to kill him. Slowly.
Gods.
Wait, we didn't get an alliance there. We don't have an alliance in Kent.
Oh, look at you, Dewey.
Eivor! Eivor!
Up with my cloak.
Face me, Eivor! Stop there, wolf-kissed. This ends now.
Dag, turn around and walk away.
Your habits are not my own, Eivor. I do not flee responsibility for the sake of my glory. I stand firm with my people. For many months, I have stood at your side, keeping faith in Sigurd's judgment, because I believed in him and his vision. Do as Eivor commands, he told me. And I have. Against my better judgment, I did as you have asked me.
No, you haven't. Because it was that gentleman that I said we were going to track a scout, and I said spare him, and then you murdered him. Yes. Or I told you to come and help me look for Sigurd, and you said, nah, I'm staying here. Like, there's literally not one occasion where I asked you to do something and you did it.
And where has that left us? Without a Jarl, without a purpose, watching you chase glory around this land like a spooked hare!
You could have come to me in confidence, Dag, but that offer is gone.
I have no need of it. My mind is fixed. Hear me all! I challenge Eivor for the leadership of this clan until Sigurd is safe home.
Walk away, Dag.
No! We fight to the death.
I accept. We settle this now.
Ah! A final act of courage. Very well. Let the circle be made. I'll crush you underfoot!
Please! Please, both of you!
Is that the best you can do? You've gone soft! Pathetic!
Stop! I do not want to do this. Walk away.
What's the matter, Eivor? Are you scared?
Only for what I must do. I will grant you exile. Go with your life.
Spare me your pity and fight!
So be it. You leave me no choice. Please! Please, both of you! You could have waited. You could have come with me. You're a fool, Dag. You see where it's gotten you.
Silence!
I knocked you out non-lethally.
If I had any pity, I would not lavish it on this poor fool.
He forced my hand.
Yes, and the cost of disrespect is death. You said it yourself. All he demanded, you gave him. That should be enough. I have no need for one so fragile in my hall of heroes.
He fought for what he believed in. Does that not count for something?
Does it? You killed him all the same. What is the true cost of disrespect? The choice lies with you.
It should not have come to this, old friend. Take this and fly to Odin's Hall. Whatever you sought in this life, may you find it in the next. Go to your homes. I will lay him to rest.
Go to your homes! Dag accused me of betrayal. He accused me of breaking my oath, and this is the answer I gave him. Now you will hear the truth unvarnished. None more than me wishes for Sigurd's safe return. You know this. You know this. All of you! And I will burn the fields and dredge the rivers of Wessex to find him. That is my oath.
That is my oath. I will find Sigurd. You will not be without your Jarl. This I promise. Dag, you lived as you died, proud and defiant.
An idiot.
I cannot begrudge you for that. I miss hearing you tell your stories, old friend, but I remember them well.
I don't care about Dag at all. The only interaction I had with him as a player was him bad-mouthing me, complaining to me, and telling me I was doing stuff wrong. I don't care about his death. The only reason I went non-lethal and tried to punch him out was to see if the game accommodated for that. And guess what? It didn't. I got a bunch of blueprints for like the big fancy tree, but I don't know where I put them.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Actually change how the tree looks. Anyway, now. Also, we should change the look of our boat, because we got all that Asgardian stuff. You heading out for a bit, little spoon? You can head out if you like. Door is open.
Take a look at the new maps I made.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Come back a little.
I must be on...
So you made new maps.
Farewell, Eivor.
They have nothing in stock. Hello. What's up with you? You should go out for a while. I see. She has found her fish.
Nothing else for you today.
I just literally changed every aspect of my ship.
Soon. Until next we meet.
Yeah, that was gaudy and terrible.
I need your eyes, my friend. The beasts here are the true rulers of the land.
I hear you talking to the birds, Wynn. The settlement is the heart of your adventure, but it's completely worthless. Impossible. We'll get through these daily quests and we'll start on our alliance.
No! Get the
Won't
murdering heathen!
finish it, but we'll get it started. And hopefully we'll get that one finished and another alliance done tonight. That's my current plan anyway.
Lead me. Be my eyes. Regret the choices that led you in the afterlife.
How do you feel, Eivor?
I would rather not talk about it.
I understand.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So Lincolnshire's available, Essex is available, Sussex is available, and Winchester's available. I kind of want to do Winchester next, just to get the order stuff out of the way, but apparently this is where Sigurd is. Isn't it? It said. Yeah.
My mind is fixed on Sussex. Bassam and I have a chance to save Sigurd. But we will need an army.
That is for you to decide. The more alliances you have, the better your chances at victory.
Yeah, be fine.
I will go now, and I will bring Sigurd back with me. That is a promise.
Good. I will send word to our allies at once.
Oof.
Meet with Bassam when you can. He should
I
be in
see.
Croydon by now.
The breadbasket of Wessex, land of plenty.
Oh no, it's this time. Hello. What's up? Go on, so. I'll come out with you. See? It's alright out. It's it's not raining or anything. Do you want to go out? Come on then, Pete. You can go out also. See? Door's open. I'll just leave the door open. Get some fresh air in. This is not super cold.
Stretch your wings, Suna.
Croydon.
I will find all, Father. Grant, my time will soon come.
And you, Bridget?
Eivor, you giant steaming bowl of elk piss. King Oswald sends his regards.
Brothir, brother. Or is it the other way around?
It's, good to see you, Eivor.
Oh, stop mewing like a heartsick kitten. He's been moping since the wedding.
There'll be time later to reminisce. Are you madmen ready to spill some blood?
After that bastard Red, some nice soft Saxons will make easy meat for my blade.
Luvina, once again we battle side by side.
Greetings from the north, old friend.
And how is your?
Still griping about the mess we made of Jorvik's council, but grateful for the help. To be honest, I think he's upset he didn't see the problem sooner. His pride is slow to heal.
Thank you for heeding my call, friend. Sigurd will be grateful when he hears you have come.
For your brother, I would upturn every rock in England.
Eivor, my second favorite Norse.
Must we always drift together on such violent tides?
That is the way of things. Yet the meeting of friends is a glimmer of light in these dark days.
Ever the optimist, though. It's good to see you both.
I brought no pleasant words, only my blade. Let's see which proves more useful.
You're okay, Pickle.
First comes sheep, then comes wolf. He eats the sheep. Why doesn't the boatman have a dog?
You wouldn't be the first man to fall asleep on watch, but you would be the loudest.
I did not mean to fail you, Guthrum Jarl. It was only for a moment. I was so tired.
As are we all, boy. We marched hard to get here. Still, let's not disappoint me again. You hear?
My Jarl, I'm sorry.
You must be Eivor. I've heard much of you, young one. They say you're something. We'll see.
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan. I have carved a furrow through this teeming land, and the skulls sing loud of my deeds.
Those who boast have something to prove. The great have no need for it.
Eivor hopes to rescue Sigurd from the madwoman Fulke, now ensconced in Porchester Fortress. If you wish to crown yourself King of Wessex, Porchester must fall. An alliance here serves us both.
You promised a great army, but you couldn't breach a Crone's garden with what you have assembled here.
This is not the sum of my forces. Where are the rest?
Your allies are on their way. We must be patient.
We cannot wait for them. We march as soon as we are able.
With these numbers, are you keen to see Valhalla today?
I'll not sit on my heels while Sigurd rots in that she-dog's care.
We might muster for an attack in the woods east of Porchester. But there are scouts between there and here.
Scouts I can manage. Point me at them and I will blind Fulke's eyes.
One walks the road between Briggsworth and Chichester. Another on the riverbank north of Crowley. A third keeps watch on the hills south of Croendene. But I warn you, these are all we know of. There may be more.
A risk we must take. I will find the scouts. You move the men into position near Porchester.
That is a rash gamble, Ravenfeeder. If we are spotted, we will be vulnerable.
If you want victory, come now or not at all. Every hour we waste could be Sigurd's last.
You had better be all they promised.
What are you doing? Show me. They said there would be a scout on this hill. Cast about this. They said there would be a scout on this hill. I smell blood on the air. What see you, old friend?
How many wolves? God damn.
Death is close. Did someone find the scout before me?
Oh, it's like 16 wolves in this hill. Has Syndicate finished downloading for you then, Divine?
Slain by wolves. My work has been done for me.
Just bear in mind it is a game that came out 5 years ago, so it's not going to look quite as nice as Valhalla or indeed Origins, but it's a good one of the older Assassin's Creeds, is what I'm going to say.
Be my eyes, Sunan. A scout patrols the riverbank north of Crowley.
So what you should do is you should stream the Jack the Ripper stuff, because I never got to play that season pass.
Fulke scout. Right where Basim said.
I'll have your head!
I mean, I'll be playing more of this myself tonight, so I won't. You probably want to do the Jack the Ripper stuff after. Do the Jack the Ripper stuff after the main campaign, because obviously it's it's designed to be done after the main campaign. but also because then I'll be able to watch it because I'll be done with this hopefully. I can't promise I'd watch it live because I do spend a lot of my time playing myself and streaming myself, but leave me a comment on one of the videos in this playlist because you know you've been watching most of them, and let me know your YouTube channel.
Let's go hooded here.
Any chance you go a little fast there, horse? I'm gonna be faster on foot.
Survey the area sooner.
You'll have to say the last bit again. It cut off. On my channel I have lots of different clips of gameplay. I'm guessing you mean you mostly just upload short bits that you've had fun with.
There, a scout. To the scouts. Basim and Guthrum will be waiting in the woods east of Porchester.
It's really weird that you get that X-ray thing when you're just killing some random scouts here, but it doesn't have it for like if I show that, you know, all the daily missions or contracts where you have to kill someone and then confirm the kill. Instead, you have the weird putting your axe down on them animation, which doesn't make any sense when you're killing Saxons. Yeah, man. Like, the key thing is never be afraid to stream what you want to stream, because there's always people that will watch it. Like, there was a chap on yesterday called Herman who's been watching bits and pieces of my streams in the late evening, who was asking, like, hey, you normally have 0 viewers, why do you stream? Like, because I can. It doesn't cost me any money. I'm playing the game anyway, and it means that someone who wants to see it playing might find my stream and be like, I will see what that game is like. So, you know, stream your own stuff.
Show me.
I've been lucky at times where some of the things I've done have gotten some pretty mainstream appeal, or I was lucky enough to be one of the first people to do it. Like my review of Jumanji was only popular because I got it a week before anyone in America did.
Is that?
When you have stared into as many dead eyes as I have, it's hard to see anything but emptiness.
Yeah.
In the end.
It's a common question when people start watching.
The scouts are dead, and you're safely encamped. I told you this would work.
Time will tell.
Any eye that saw you has been dimmed by death.
You are not short on confidence. That much is clear.
I found something of interest on one of the scouts. Fulke has news of Croydon's fall. She's gathering men and supplies, perhaps to weather a siege.
If she is allowed to dig in at Porchester, it might be months before we can get Sigurd out.
You still say I am reckless in my haste, Guthrum.
Saxons! Saxons from the west!
I say your haste has put us squarely in the shit.
Fulke was forewarned. There must have been more scouts than we knew of.
What's done is done. Save your breath in the fight.
Run home now!
They're giving ground! Push them back!
Okay, that cut off, it's all the content.
Pay for your sins!
Yeah, I mean,
We kill them here, or behind the walls.
like, I don't watch that many reviews myself. I've not found that many people who share my views at video games. The only people I really trust would be the guys at Giant Bomb, because they do the, you know, their quick looks, where they just show you how the game plays for a while. It's the best possible way to do a review instead of just showing, here's a cool quick montage I put together with my PC over the course of 6 hours. Especially since I don't have a PC to be able to do any of that. But even if I did, I still wouldn't. Like, I've kind of had some trouble with doing that the last couple of games I've played. Like when I did the review for Watch Dogs Legion, because I'd already done all the story missions in the game and can't replay them. It's kind of hard to show some of the gameplay loop of, you know, of taking over places or sneaking into places, but...
Remain steadfast! I'll kill you! Fall back, you dogs! Back to Porchester!
They flee like rabbits.
Then we chase them like hounds. That ugly bastard's head is mine! Not if I get there first, Slowars!
Leave him! The day's already won!
He's gonna kill him. At least one of them.
No!
That's a good plan. No sign of when Yarlin's gonna be yet for Watch Dogs.
Found you, Saxon!
You'll join your friends soon enough! Is it for that withered bag of skin you fight? For Sigurd the Sickly?
If Sigurd dies today, I will find your corpse and piss on it!
You bear your false deities like a plague to this land. But you know nothing of those who truly decide our fate.
I decide your fate today, Saxon.
I am ready for my final journey. Let me see what lies beyond.
I will not. Go and tell Fulke what you saw today. Tell her Eivor is coming to tear her heart from her chest.
I will tell Fulke her opponent is a weakling.
who does not have the stomach to finish what they started.
He is dead, Eivor.
You will regret this
No
mercy.
breath within him. Gods, I've never seen the raucous bastard so quiet.
Note, I've killed the champion there. I wonder if it'll let me know that I did in fact kill him.
You are wounded, brother. Let me bear your brother to the camp.
I mean, I did tell him not to go there. They did.
He was always quicker than me.
I couldn't get him to turn around. But I'm kind of curious to see if we'll end up fighting him again at the castle. If the game is like, oh, but you showed him mercy. And trip the little flag for that. The game's already been pretty bad along the lines of not realising when I've already done things before I was supposed to.
Reckless stripling! I warned you the risk was too great!
Peace, Guthrum. It is Fulke who merits your wrath, not Eivor.
You have not seen the half of my wrath. How many of my men now lie dead on account of this glory hoarder?
Many have died, my friend here among them. The fault is mine, knowing that is shame enough.
Small comfort that is to the dead.
What happened here? Uba, Soma, you come at a black hour.
And too late to bloody our blades. Most a pity.
I hope to take Porchester with this one.
Yes, good. You heading back out again? I'll leave the door open for you. If that's what you're after.
Folk is forewarned now. I have no more appetite for this. I will go west.
Go then. But know you leave me in a time of need.
What you need is to swallow your pride, raven feeder. Listen to wiser heads than yours.
Eivor?
I will hear you, Guthrum Saxon-Bane, if you wish to speak your piece.
You want your Jarl back? You must be cold as frost. Bravery is your enemy as often as your friend. We do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift, gather your allies. Pick your moment. Then, and only then, you crush them. You can triumph yet. Go with the wisdom of Odin, the power of Thor, the wit of Freya. Go and find your brother.
Hello.
Guthrum spoke in anger, but there is wisdom in what he says.
I heard and heeded. I'm not too proud to admit my mistake.
Then there is wisdom in you as well.
We will wait for our allies before the final attack. Until then, we have work to do. First, we need a new camp. The Saxons think we have retreated, but we will draw even closer. Here.
Arrive unexpected.
Erke, Stove, Juvena. Right there ahead of me. Together, we will bring them down.
It brings me no pleasure to fight my own people. But a debt is a debt.
Besides, they're men of Wessex, Alfred's folk. No brothers of yours.
We will set off immediately. Together we will fall upon them as Thor's hammer.
After that, we should strike at Fulke's supplies all across Sussex.
Yes. If she is allowed to dig in at Porchester, we will lose our chance to rescue Sigurd.
The letter I found on the scout mentioned Bridgeworth, Guildeford, and Crowley.
They produce weapons in Crowley, food in Guildeford. Bridgeworth is a stronghold. Many Saxon swords there.
Uber, I need your axe arm at Guildeford. Soma, you and your men will aid me in Crowley.
Count on us.
I will go to Bridgeworth and take a measure of things there.
Good. I'll join you after I've dealt with the Saxon camp.
A lion's heart and a crow's cunning. Guthrum judged you too swiftly.
We have work to do. Let's be about it.
Soma and Uba, I apologize. I would have liked to offer better welcome, after your long journey.
I'm only sorry we could not be here sooner.
We'll need a short while to organize the men. Then we'll set off as soon as we're able.
Yeah, it does tie in quite nicely. There's also the whole thing with, I think it was Arthur C. Clarke said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So like all the gods, all the mythologies are just our attempts to explain the science we don't understand.
Passing through my lands, Yor met my father. The two got on like tinder and flame, and soon we were married.
You see, Stowe, befriend a king and one is set for life. What could be simpler?
And how do you like England, Lufina?
A gloomy land, full of puzzling people. But when it shows itself in glory, it is magnificent.
I mean, the thing is, if they do anything about the Yuzu, then they kind of cut themselves off from doing more Assassin's Creed games that drip out the information bit by bit, game by
Crawling
game.
with Saxon soldiers like lice on a swine. The very sight sours my blood.
Would the sight of their bodies in the mud please you better?
One way to find out.
Eivor, I beg you. Alfred's men or not, they are Saxons and Christians. If I could speak to them, we might avoid bloodshed.
And lose the element of surprise? These people make their living by the blade. We should attack headlong.
You know the people of this isle better than I, Stowe. I trust you.
Thank you, Eivor. I will do what I can. Brave soldiers, my name is Stowe, Reeve of London, and this Dane at my side is Reeve Erke. He is my partner in London. Together we see that justice is done. But more, he is my friend. In London we live in harmony with the Danes. So could you. But your king does not share our philosophy. Alfred bleeds his land dry. Works you all to the bone for a needless war. Now he wants you to die for it. So I beg you, in God's name, walk away from this camp.
Hi, Luna. Are you looking for a warm? No? Okay.
I will find you new and worthy employment in London. You are good men, and true. I would not want this day to be your last.
This one's right. The Danes are here to stay, like it or not. What good's dying now?
Don't be a lackwit. Soon as you drop your swords, they'll murder us. That's no heathen talking, he's a Saxon. I, for one, believe him.
Come on, lads. It's a new life in London for us. Better that than dying here in the mud.
We'll deal with you traitors later. The rest of you, attack!
Brave try, friend. But now we do things my way.
Yeah, saved a couple.
When words fail, iron speaks loudest.
Go down!
No water bites. Hi, Manu. You can come and sit in my lap. See? That's okay, isn't it? Yes. You don't need to bite my fingers. Well, I know you can. I'm just saying you don't have to. Yeah, unfortunately they aren't gifted with the knowledge of my protagonist status. Or the fact that, I can take multiple blows from swords and then just eat some plants that I have in my pocket and be fully healed.
Should have run, rabbit!
How did that guy manage to sweep through this big fight?
Sorry, Lord. One of the traders was by, said in his home they beheaded their own king. Asking the gods.
God grant me strength!
The camp is ours!
That wasn't so hard, was it, Stowe?
Even one man's death is too many.
Now I must see about destroying Fulk's supplies.
We're up to 14 mastery points, which is giving us 3 health and 2 melee points of damage. Wow, I am so strong. Oh, might as well do the one in my next step. They really don't. I think they're literally just there because you couldn't think of anything else to give you when you leveled up. Like, honestly, I would feel better if instead of having mastery points, if I got like parcels and supplies. Like if I got some iron and titanium, so I could actually upgrade more gear. Because like I want to use Excalibur since I found it, but I want to pair it with the Doppelhander that I have, so I can have double greatswords. Problem with that is that one of the other greatsword is only like level 6. I still need another one more level up, and I don't have anywhere near enough iron for it. So, yeah, it's really
nice.
not.
A town of farmers and grain silos. Uber will be nearby.
All is ready?
We're a town of farmers and shepherds. This place bristles with swords. One of them is a Thane by his dress. Serious man with him too. Went into the longhouse.
If we take care, we might avoid drawing the Thane's attention while we burn the grain silos.
Was that a jest? Bring them on! Been too long since I met a Saxon warrior worth half a shit.
Go, Sunan.
See, it'd be nice if I could just mark that with the bird, like the bird used to do. Well, no, it's a crow. I mean, that makes sense given that I'm Odin. I really wish I could do double assassinations.
Spotted us. I'm sick of skulking around. Now, where's that big man?
Not on my watch!
Yeah, we're Odin. Like, why do you think we were getting all of Odin's memories from Asgard? The same way that Hyphen's Loki.
Away with you!
Like, I have the video outside of the Animus, but like the whole thing of the Jotunheim arc is that you get that mead that lets you put your memories and your consciousness into the pool of Midgard, so you can be reborn in the world of man once Ragnarok is passed. So I'm Odin, Sigurd is Tyr. I think Randvi is Freya, but I'm not sure about that one because I haven't really talked to Randvi that much. And Hyphen or Basim is Loki. I'm not sure who Thor is because Thor was very dumb, but I imagine he'll be more obvious when we see him.
Cast about this
The
land,
green
my friend.
silos. There's one. Ah, he's Tyr. Tyr. Because in the end of the Asgard arc, Tyr loses an arm to Fenrir while you chain him up with the unbreakable cord, mirroring Sigurd losing his hand. I'm glad that once you get down to near the end of it, it gives you a map and arrows of where they are, because otherwise I would not have been able to tell you for sure. Yep.
You dead! Strike with me!
Of course, it's on the other side of the village.
Flank the idiot! Press hard!
Is it over? I was just working up a sweat.
This action's enough to test you in Porchester.
I will hold you to that. See you at the camp.
Mission complete. Was it me, or did we not actually see the words like mission complete pop up anywhere? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It's already 5 o'clock. I have a very happy cat in my lap, so I'm not going to move for a little bit. I'm going to do these other 2 setup missions, such that we'll be able to storm the castle when I come back after dinner. And after an episode or 2 of Star Trek Discovery.
Richworth. The Forest of Saxon.
I'm not sure at the moment. I have a bunch of little games to try that I picked up in the sales, some of which will doubtless be terrible, so I'll probably try those out and get them out of the way. Like I picked up a game called Dog Duty for $1.99 or 99 cents or something like that seems to be like a twin-stick shooter where you play a dog. Or I got a game called Help Will Come Tomorrow for like £4.
The Forest of Saxon swords awaits within those walls of stone. I should consult with Basim. He will be nearby.
The only other game I know I'll play for sure is because I'll be playing it before I finish Valhalla, is Hitman 3 is out on Wednesday. Oh, and also, there is a free trial for the Cold War Zombies mode over the course of the next week, so I'll download that and play that next week with friends. And Hitman 3 is out on Wednesday.
What have you discovered?
Bridge swarms with guards, reinforced from the river. Word is that two of Fulke's finest oversee such matters.
We should kill these leaders and burn their ships. Crippled and put to panic, their men will be in no place to join Fulke at Porchester.
Frightened men look to their own interests. A good plan.
Why could I not assassinate him from the zip line? I was mashing R1 the way down. Any chance you could move that, Avar? What is blocking this from moving? I cannot move this. I'm guessing because I'd be able to like sneak in and assassinate someone without a fight. That was dumb. There's no reason why I shouldn't have been able to move that. Why are you running away from me?
The other should be somewhere in the queue.
Ah, the man herbalist.
Out of options, Doc. God damn you.
How is that boat not on fire? Throw a torch at it. Like directly at it. Yep, you can see the air torture through, sitting on it. Why is this not going on fire? Why is it on fire? There you go. There.
Not getting away from me.
Yes, look at me getting away from you. Well, let's find the commander to keep him come back to the boat. Hopefully it will be more burnable. More flammable, that's what I'm looking for.
Blood offering and a few prayers.
Curse you.
Now the boats. We burn them to the waterline.
I am with you.
He doesn't want to catch fire. Ah, that was what the chain was.
Our work is done.
What even happened
will
there?
have no help from Bridgeworth now. See you back at camp.
That was incredibly, incredibly dumb. Why is fast travel unavailable? You know what? I don't even care at this point. Like, it's just a case of it was dumb, but we got past it. Can I fast travel now? So yeah, we'll do this last of the setup missions and call it there, get dinner, finish this up when we come back. And hopefully we'll be able to go to Winchester and do the order stuff that's there. I think the last order guy is in Lincolnshire, so. Cool.
Finish you!
Won't survive, fool! Hell, take you!
Thanks for helping, guys. You know, when we pulled up at the dock next to some bad dudes.
Soma, what is happening here?
Bandits, taking advantage of the disorder in Sussex to fill their pockets. Odin smiles on us today.
Let us make sure this place is burned to the ground. Fulka will get no more weapons from here.
We could charge in while they are distracted, but it would be safer to use fire arrows.
We burn them from afar. Watch them scatter like cats.
A sound decision. I agree.
Archers! Take your positions! Stand ready, Eivor. When they see us, they will charge. We must defend the men!
So where did your men go exactly? Ah, no edge behind us.
Here they come! Stand fast, Eivor! Protect the archers!
They will not get past me!
You will pay!
Keep my wits about me.
Come at me, Saxons! I will cut you down like wheat!
Save your enemies! Again they come! How many more can there be? We cannot leave the archers undefended!
The best defense is to attack. Go! Get in their teeth!
Move in, men! Storm the town!
No, keep using the archers. The only reason I was doing that was to kill the guys who were coming for us.
Try to flank!
I just play some dice, huh? Yeah, I don't even mind so much when I get grabbed with those guys because it's a fun animation.
We watch each other's back! Bleed you!
I don't like skirmishers. You can't really attack them. You have to wait to counter them.
Move your bones, you witless pillars! With me! Watch for my lead! Die slow. I'm not done. Dogs won't we, King?
Stay away from
I should return to our camp.
Okay. So yeah, we'll chuck the oven on. Gonna make myself some lasagna and potatoes, I think. That'll be nice. Had pork chops and potatoes last night, need to finish the bag off, so I guess we'll have some more potatoes tonight. Alright, I don't want to get too close to the camp in case it starts a cutscene and then starts doing the mission, etc, etc. So we're just going to save here. Storming the walls, the siege of Portraiture. So yeah man, don't forget to drop me a comment on one of my older videos with the name of your channel you're going to be streaming the Jack the Ripper stuff on when you get around to it. And enjoy playing some Syndicate. Otherwise, if you're bored, or if you don't get the chance to play, I'll be doing this again tonight. After tonight then, I'll play a little bit tomorrow afternoon, once I have the cleaning and tidying done for my partner come home, but I won't be on the weekend then. Back on Sunday night, Monday. Until then, thanks for watching.